Top 7 Best Weapons in Naruto. Weapons play a pivotal role in ninja combats in Naruto Shippuden. Recently, in Boruto Next Generations, the importance of the 7 Swords of the Hidden Mist was re-established. These dreaded warriors capable of wielding such swords were said to be strong enough to take down ninja villages alone. It's not a surprise that strong ninjas are the ones with the best weapons. Today, we're going to talk about the top 7 best weapons in the Naruto-verse. Do note that the list has been listed in accordance to their absolute power and utility. Number 7. SAMEHADA. SAMEHADA is the strongest and most terrible of the 7 swordsman's blades. It is also seemingly alive, unlike the other swords in the group. This sword is capable of absorbing chakra through contact, like during taijutsu fight or by actually absorbing ninjutsu. Though this trait of SAMEHADA has a limit, it was observed in the canon episodes that it can absorb 7 tails of Yuki's first form in one go, as well as it dislikes fiery nature chakra. This, coupled with the fact that it chooses its owner on their chakra taste, strongly suggests that some kind of creature might have been sealed inside the sword. The owner and the sword live in a symbiotic relationship, with the owner allowing the sword to feed on his chakra, while the sword assists the swordsman during the battle by absorbing chakra from the opponent and, if need, share the absorbed chakra with the owner. This is how the great sword satiates its need for food and increases its size on absorbing large amounts of chakra. In the data book, it was noted that this symbiotic relation might shorten the life of the owner. Regardless, the sword was fundamental to Kisame's rise to fame, and the two shared a close bond. SAMEHADA actually cried after his death, and the two often fused to fight with other strong ninjas like the perfect Jinchuriki, Killer Bee. Number 6. Basho-sen. This ninja tool is actually shaped like a fan and is revered as one of the treasured Sage of Six Paths tools. These tools were noted to have been created by the Sage of Six Paths Hagoromo Otsutsuki, and their powers are known to exceed even the power of the 5 Kages. The specialty of this fan is that one could generate all the 5 elemental chakra natures. This is done by giving a mental command and the fan produces the release. The release is supposedly strong enough to even overpower Kekkei Genkai, like how Darui's laser style, water plus lightning, was overpowered by Kinkaku. Though the weapon is powerful, it's not without weaknesses. The main weakness of the Basho-sen is that it requires a person with large chakra reserve to use it, or else the ordinary ninja would faint due to overusage of chakra or even die. Number 5. Gunbai Uchiwa. Gunbai Uchiwa, or Gunbai, is a Uchiha clan heirloom passed down from one generation to the next. Again, as before, like Basho-sen, this ninja tool is also a fan, though it's a non-folding one. This weapon is often associated with the legend of Madara Uchiha. It is Madara's prime weapon along with his kama, and it acted as both a shield and as a maze. Obito also wielded this weapon when he masqueraded as Madara, and this was also a contributing factor to the lie that Tobi was Madara. The weapon has 3 tomoe on it and has been noted to be carved from a unique spirit tree with bandages wrapped around the handle and long chain attached to its end. This Gunbai had the ability to convert incoming chakra into wind nature transformation, reflecting an opponent's attack back towards them. It is also capable of utilizing wind release like the Gunbai fanned wind. This Gunbai is an extremely powerful weapon, as Obito used it to block Naruto's super mini-tailed beast ball without receiving any noticeable damage. Number 4. Benihisago. Benihisago is again another one of the Sage of Six Paths tools appearing on this list. It is an extremely powerful sealing gourd which is capable of sealing a person when they utter their most said word. If the victim is careful enough not to speak anything for a certain period of time, or even use a homophone of the said word, the suction will be triggered. Its function is very similar to Kohaku no Johei, but it requires much more preparation and assistance from other Sage of Six Paths tools like Kokinjo and Shichiseiken. Kurama claims that whatever is sucked into the gourd is sealed away and would not come out no matter what, though there seems to be a release mechanism, as Darui and Samui were released from the gourd at the end of the Fourth Great Ninja War. Number 3. Totsuka Blade. The Totsuka blade comprises of two parts. One is the blade itself, and the other is the gourd which acts as the sheath of the liquid sword. Databook states that the sword itself is a variant of the Kusanagi blade and is capable of plunging those it pierces into the genjutsu world of drunken stupor and seal them for all of time into the gourd. The 10-handed sword is held in the right hand and is also stated to be a spiritual weapon capable of cutting down any enemy. Such was the power of this relic that Orochimaru devoted his life in search of this weapon, though not succeeding as Itachi found it first. The sword allowed Itachi to make a quick work of Orochimaru in his arguably strongest reincarnation, the 8-headed serpent jutsu, which was stated to be a snake having descended from the state of a dragon god. Nagato, who is Kabuto's second most powerful Edo Tensei, and the one who subjugated both Naruto and Killer Bee, was also sealed by this sword. There is a common misconception that the Totsuka Blade and the Yata Mirror are some kind of jutsu. On the contrary, they are weapons and not jutsus and are acquired by searching, just like how Orochimaru acquired the Kusanagi blade. Number 2. The Sword of Nunoboko. The Sword of Nunoboko is a large double helix-shaped sword formed from the truth-seeking ball. Only the 10-tailed Jinchuriki Obito Uchiha and Hagoromo Otsutsuki have wielded this sword. The sword is a holy relic with which Hagoromo of Sage of Six Paths fame reshaped the world. Obito even claimed that he could do the very opposite, that is, destroy this world with it. This sword was destroyed by the efforts of Sasuke Uchiha Susanoo's sword, while enhanced by Senjutsu and Kurama's chakra.
This is the Sword of Nunoboko, in which the strength of my will is manifested! You can no longer defeat me. Sasuke! Let's finish this!
The double helix is likely reference to the DNA structure of living organisms. Obito lost conviction as his true dream of becoming Hokage re-emerged on seeing Naruto Uzumaki. This resulted in the destruction of the sword. The true capability of this sword is yet to be seen. Number 1. Yata Mirror. This weapon is now a part of Itachi's Susanoo and is another spiritual weapon just like the Totsuka Blade. According to Databook, This ethereal shield doesn't possess any physical form, but it can change its property to negate any incoming attack. The mirror also possesses godlike powers capable of repelling all physical or ninjutsu attacks from astral or material body. The mirror can repel ninjutsu attack as it possesses all nature transformations. According to Black Zetsu, possession of both the relic Yata Mirror and Totsuka Blade is what made Itachi truly invincible.